Now calling the matter of the people versus Caitlin Wright. This is ticket X4060013. This is one count, accident, failed to stop, and damage, property damage, hit and run. Count 2, failed to stop in a sure clear distance. Got it, Ms. Sandy?
Yes.
Okay. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, then with your client.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Mullen, P54827, on behalf of Ms. Caitlin Wright, who's to my right.
All right, Ms. Wright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Caitlin Wright.
Thank you. This is the date and time set for an arraignment on this matter. How are you proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, I'd waive a formal reading of the complaint, and my client would stand mute at this time.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Counsel, it's my understanding you need to talk to counsel Paula Cole about this matter. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor, and I would ask for an adjournment in order to follow up on some of the discovery, as well as have a meaningful pretrial conference with the prosecutor.
Okay, so I will set this for a pretrial on the date of November 16th. So that should give you plenty of time. It's going to be in the morning, though. Does that time work for you, 8:30 a.m.?
Yes, Your Honor, actually, I'm arguing a
Okay.
judgment on, you said the 9th, right?
I said the 16th.
Oh, I am so sorry, I'm a week off. That's why, Your Honor, I'm good, the 16th. Whatever time you.
Sure. You good that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
8:30 a.m., okay, via Zoom.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll make sure I'm here with my client.
Please, and then make sure you reach out to Ms. Cole so that you can get all the stuff. If you need a discovery order, please send it to the courtroom. I'm going to put my address in the email for the chat. And that way you'll be able to send it to me. I'll sign it and return it to both of you if you need it.
Thank you, Your Honor. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Have a great afternoon.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'm gonna set her bond at $0, and we'll see both of you back on November 16th, 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Have a great week. Thank you.
You two have a great rest of your week, okay?
Thanks, Judge.
All right, bye-bye. Turn over you, do we have?
Well, we have, we can do the bench trial dates would be Nikisha Washington,
Okay,
Atavia White.
okay.
Oh.
There's one person in the or a couple of people three people in the waiting room.
Yeah, some of them might not, because when you put that out, some was working on deals for, but we'll see who they are.
It's Nikisha Washington and Octavia White, the two people that you said wanted trial date.
Yes. Actually, Octavia White could have a pretrial. She's going to have her document in a few days. She just needs to renew her plate.
Okay, cool. What about Andre Williams? Did you talk to him already?
I did. I'm waiting for an offer.
Okay. Why did you come out then? Why is he in the waiting room?
And Judge, I made the announcement to after you're finished and you decided what you're going to do. And then I sent a message saying after you finish talking to the attorney, maybe I should have said decided what you're going to do. That's probably why they came out.
No, the other two probably were okay, but Mr. Williams, we're going to get him together. Once you get the offer though, I'll move him back in and you can talk to him.
Right.
I'm bringing Miss Washington first. Keisha Washington?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Nakisha Washington. This is ticket P 1348204. Count one, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Washington.
Ms. Washington, please state your name for the record.
Nakisha Washington.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Washington's entering a plea of not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Is that right, Ms. Washington?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Washington, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights.
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact. Is that right, ma'am?
You say that one more time?
I said, it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial where I decide based on the facts of the case and the law that I have to apply. Is that how you
Yeah.
want to move forward? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna set it for December the 5th at 9 a.m. So it's gonna be in the morning instead of the afternoon time. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, that's December the 5th, 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am, via Zoom.
Okay, same Zoom information?
Yes, ma'am. Okay? All right, ma'am, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right, thank you.
Welcome, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Octavia White?
Speaking.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Octavia White. This is ticket P 1301029, count one, expired plate. Ticket P 1301031, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1315784, count one, expired plate. Count two, no insurance, no proof of insurance. Count three, defective brake lights. Ticket number SP 1315872, count one, equipment violation or improper unauthorized equipment. And ticket number SP 1316231, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. White.
Ms. White, can you state your name for the record?
Avia White.
Your Honor, there were only two counts on the docket, but in any case, my client's pleading not guilty today. I'm going to ask the court to give her a pretrial date.
The other cases were from a hearing scheduled for November the 29th of 2022. So that way we're gonna put it up a little earlier so she's able to get the documents together and she can present it on that date of court for all these tickets, okay?
You hear that, Ms. White?
Okay?
Yes,
And you also need proof that you fixed that tail light. So if you
I
have.
actually did fix the tail light. I just don't know what I did with the receipt. I have to find it, but I
That's
did
fine.
fix the tail light.
Thank you.
I'll give you plenty of time, okay, Ms. White? Ms. White, I'm gonna have you come back for a pretrial on November 16th, okay? Write that
Yes,
down,
ma'am.
November 16th, 8:30 a.m.
Okay,
And your bond's gonna be $0 personal, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right,
November 16th,
yep,
November 16th, 8:30 a.m.
that's right. Same Zoom
Okay.
number and everything, and we'll handle all your tickets, even those new tickets that you got, okay?
Okay, ma'am, if I
Yes.
pay the ticket before the court date, will I still, I mean, like, far as like the tail light and everything else?
Don't do it.
Don't pay those. Just wait until you
Don't,
come back. Okay?
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll try and handle it at that time. Get your receipt showing that you fixed it so that you can have it for court next time. And just wait, because a lot of times they'll work with you if you repaired stuff and they'll be able to do something for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. White,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Did you send over to the new office? Yes. All right, so you got them offers, Attorney Soroki, for the people who wanted some.
Okay.
Robert Welch.
Oh, okay, so.
Robert Welch.
Your Honor, this is Attorney Rob Mullen. I think that was a mistake
so.
off mine. I was signing back in because I missed the email address to send that discovery request. So
Okay.
that's my fault. And I looked at my identification, it defaulted to a former client. I'll change that so I don't take up any more of your time and aggravate you. I'm so
You
sorry.
are fine. No. Listen, I saw you pop in and then I was all like, well, maybe that wasn't who I thought it was. So, okay. All right.
I'll get it straight, Judge. I will.
Please do. I thought it was you, but then I was like, it was real quick, so maybe I was mistaken. So
Nope, I don't know how come it keeps thinking it's Robert Welch. We're gonna solve this right now.
I had to send it to you this way. So on that main screen, log all the way back out, and on that main screen, it's gonna be a default that you can put in. Just so when you go to sign in, and make sure you change the name there on that main screen.
Okay, I'll make sure I do that, Your Honor. Thanks.
Main Zoom screen, okay?
Alrighty.
And I sent it to you in chat. Just let-
John? I don't believe I said hello to you today.
Hey, Miss Sandy, how you doing today?
I am well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. So little Claire is 8 months old today. Yeah.
Wonderful. 8 months old. It seems time is flying. Doesn't seem it's been that long.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, wish her happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Will do. Will do.
Okay.
so she knows you can pay for it.
You could just close out the breakout rooms if they don't, the rest of the people don't come out. We're ready.
You talked to Lawrence Willoughby?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, those are phones, that's why. Tiffany Nicole Wilson?
Hi. Hello.
Hello. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Tiffany Nicole Wilson. This is ticket P 1300949. Count 1, careless driving. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Also calling ticket number P 1301022. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Miss Tiffany Wilson. This time we stand mute to the charges and enter a plea not guilty.
Ma'am, can you state your name for the record?
Tiffany Wilson.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people made a pretrial recommendation. My client would plead responsible to one count of impeding traffic.
You want to take advantage of that, Ms. Wilson?
No, I'm just taking responsibility for that one. I have all the rest of my documents, yes.
Okay, cool. That's all I was asking. I was asking where you're gonna take the plea offer, which is gonna amend count 1, the careless driving to blockading. You want that, ma'am? It's a plea of responsible.
Okay, I apologize, yes.
It's okay. Reading from the ticket that on the day of January 14th of 2022, in the area of Grinnell Avenue and Irwin Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Wilson was driving a Chrysler vehicle and it's limited access, I apologize, 60 in a 55 mile per hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Your Honor, I think that the offer was impeding traffic. Did I read it wrong? That was the other, you're reading the wrong, Wilson. This is Tiffany Nicole.
That says Tiffany Nicole. The other Tiffany Wilson is a speeding 30 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone.
Well, I must have read the offer wrong.
It's limited access. It's 60 and a 55, which is still 0 points. Am I right? 0 points, $125 ticket.
Oh, I don't know, Miss Wilson, did you want to accept that? That was my error. Or do you want to come back? You can come back to a pre-trial or a bench trial date.
Well, it sounds like it's a lot cheaper than the first one, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. Yes, it is cheaper.
I definitely will accept that.
Okay, all right. Then at this time, is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Your Honor, so stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge, limited access, 60 in the 55-mile-per-hour zone. Ma'am, this is a no point offense, so you don't get any points or anything like that, okay?
Okay.
0 points still, okay?
Okay, good.
All right, so the fine is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that gonna be enough time for you, ma'am?
Honestly, no, because I have to take my car and I need a Cadillac converter.
Okay, how much
And that's
time do
like
you need, ma'am?
however the longest you can give me, because it's like $800 and something, and I still don't have that. And I'm hoping it's not that, and I have to go somewhere else and get it checked. I know it's too much information, but I really don't have it, even though
It's helpful, Miss Wilson. I understand. Somebody took my converter and I ended up getting a straight pipe. I probably shouldn't say that online.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say find a different mechanic.
January 20th,
that's
2023.
yes, that's fine. I hopefully have it paid way before then. So
Okay, as soon as you can pay it, pay it. But I'll give you
okay.
until January 20th because you have told me that you're trying to take care of your vehicle. That's important too, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. 20th, 2023. Have that paid, okay, Miss Wilson?
No problem. Thank you.
You're
luck.
welcome. Have a good day, okay?
Oh, you do the same. Thank you so much.
I will. Thank you. Of course. Miss Tiffany Marie Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
I need to sit up. All right. People versus Tiffany Marie Wilson. This is ticket number P13200216. One count driver's license never required. Also, so Miss Wilson, we're getting some feedback in your phone. Do you have something else on?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, that sounds better. Well, it's kind of. All right, I'm going to mute you until it's time to talk, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. All right. Calling the matter of the people versus Tiffany Marie Wilson. This is ticket P13200216. One count driver's license never acquired. Also calling ticket number P13200211. One count 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, PF of Tiffany Wilson.
And Ms. Wilson, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
State your name.
Tiffany Wilson. Tiffany Marie Wilson.
Thank you. You can put yourself back on there. This is the date and time set for a arraignment in this matter. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, we waive the formal reading and stand mute to the charges.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
The people made a recommendation. My client would avail herself and plead responsible to the civil infraction. The other counts are being dismissed.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter in a plea reading from the ticket on the day of May the 9th of 2022 in the area of Mack and Russell Streets in the city of Detroit. Ms. Wilson was driving a Ford vehicle and did exceed the speed limit doing 30 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of 30 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. Man, you gotta slow down.
Well, she does have her license, Your Honor, now. She's a
I was
new
gonna say,
driver.
does she have a
so-
license? Because I was reading the ticket. You knew what my next question was gonna be, Attorney Soroki. Like, does she at least have a license now? Okay. All right, ma'am. The fine for that ticket was 15 over. Is $150 for that ticket. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that gonna be enough time, Ms. Wilson? Unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you put yourself back on mute. I'm gonna make it due on October 4th, 2022 then, okay, $150. The remaining tickets have been dismissed, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome, have a good day, okay?
You too. I can leave now?
You can, yes, ma'am. All right. Mr. Willoughby, you can press *6 on your phone. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lawrence Willoughby. This is ticket P1299803. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Willoughby. At this time, we waive the formal reading of the information and stand mute to the charges.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people who made a recommendation of my client, he's going to admit the civil infraction.
All right. So reading from the ticket, Mr. Willoughby, can you state your name for the record? I'm sorry.
Lawrence Willoughby.
All right. And I'm going to read from the ticket and then issue a fine that goes with that ticket. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, on the date of January 13th, 2022, in the area of Long Acre and Plymouth in the city of Detroit, Mr. Willoughby was driving a Cadillac vehicle and did have expired plates. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
So stipulated, Your Honor, satisfied.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to expired plates. Count 1 will be dismissed without prejudice at this time. Sir, the fine for that is $145. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to have it due no later than October 4th, 2022, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, sir. You have a fantastic day, okay?
Oh, yes, I will. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. $145.
Yep, sir. Walter Watts?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Walter Watts. This is ticket P1300877. This is count 1, prohibited left turn. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Walter Watts. This time we enter a plea not guilty to the charges. Stand mute.
At this time- Sir, can you state your name for the record?
Walter Watts.
All right, at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, the people who made a recommendation to my client, he's going to plead responsible.
So, Mr. Watts, I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of January 14th of 2022, in the area of Gratiot and 8 Miles in the city of Detroit, you were driving a Dodge vehicle that had no receipt of or it was an unsigned registration. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to no receipt of or unsigned registration. The remaining 2 counts, 1 and 2, will be dismissed. Sir, that
Yes.
fine looks like it's $105. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, you said 105?
105.
Okay.
All right,
14
I'm gonna have
days.
you know that it's October 4th, okay, 2022?
Okay.
You writing it down?
Yes.
I can tell. Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate it. No,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank
All
you.
right, there's nothing further. You're all set, sir.
Thank you. Bye for now.
You're welcome. Bye.
Good luck.
Good luck. I mean, to you as well.
David Winston? Press *6 on your phone for me, *6.
Okay.
All right, sir. Now calling the matter of People versus David Winston. This is ticket P1300349. One count failed to secure load. Also ticket number P1300350. This is one count no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Winston. This time we waive the formal reading the information and stand mute to the charges.
And Mr. Winston, can you state your name for the record?
Name is David Winston.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, people made a recommendation. My client's going to avail himself and plead responsible.
All right. So reading from the ticket that on the day of January 13th, 2022, in the area of Van Dyke and Wisner, that's Wisner streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Winston was driving a Ford vehicle and had no valid registration certificate. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of no valid registration. How much is that ticket? And dismiss ticket P1300349. All right, sir, this fine is $90. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, it will.
All right. I'm going to have it due no later than October 4th, 2022, okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
How can I pay it?
So you can either physically come down to the court and pay it. You can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay it. You can also use one of those machines called the DivDat machines where you can pay other City of Detroit bills. You can do it that way too.
I can pay it on the kiosk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Word and white. I know you're not driving. You can't drive while you're on Zoom, sir. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room. You driving? Oh, no. You got to pull over. Now, you have one person who's in person, Miss Attorney Soroki, and then you have Andre Williams. I know you didn't talk to him yet, but I gotta bring him out the waiting room so you can talk to him,
I
okay?
think, is he the one that had all those tickets? I think I did talk to him.
You talked to Mr. White. What about
Oh.
Mr. Williams?
Okay.
Mr. Williams? Did you talk to Attorney Soroki yet?
Yes,
Did y'all, it's blockading is his offer. Did you talk to him?
pardon me?
So, Mr.
Blockading.
Williams, a civil infraction would be blockading traffic. It'd be no points. It doesn't go on your record. You just pay the fine. You want to go ahead and accept that?
Yes, ma'am.
We're ready, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Andre Williams. This is ticket number P1348613. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plate. Also calling ticket number SP1364884. Disregard signal red or amber. Ticket number SP1195079. Count 1, registration and or plate violation. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP1364884. Count 2, expired plate. Count 3, no proof of insurance. And ticket number SP1364885. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Andre Williams. At this time, we enter a plea not guilty. You waive the formal reading of the information.
And Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Andre Williams, ma'am.
All right. This time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
I believe the court indicated the offer was my client to admit a charge of impeding traffic. He's going to accept that.
All right, is that right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Reading from the ticket that on the date of June 16th, 2022, in the area of Van Dyke and East Palmer in the city of Detroit, Mr. Williams was driving a Chevy vehicle and did block traffic by disregarding traffic signal. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to blockading. The remaining counts are going to be dismissed. And part of that is because you have some valid documentation, Mr. Williams. So thank you for getting that up to date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Your fine today is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes.
All right. Want to make it due no later than October 4th, 2022, okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Let me see if Mr. White pulled over. Then I have one in person, Attorney Soroki. Did you pull over, sir?
Yeah, I wasn't driving, I'm riding.
Oh, okay. All right. So I hope you
Sorry
don't lose
about
signal.
that.
Typically, it's all right. Typically, I don't like y'all to be in the car, but I'm gonna let you do it, okay? Because I can hear a child is in there, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Wharton White. This is ticket P1350838. Count 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, improper plate. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket P1350839, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Ticket P1174206, count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, expired plate. Count 3, no proof of insurance. B ticket 121929, 1 count harboring an unlicensed dog. Count B ticket 121931, harboring an unlicensed dog. B ticket 121932, failed to vaccinate a dog for rabies or produce proof of vaccination. B ticket 121650, harboring an unlicensed dog. B ticket 121928, failed to vaccinate dog for rabies or produce proof of it. B ticket 121930, failed to vaccinate dog for rabies or produce proof of vaccination. Ticket number SP. Oh, no. Hold on a second. All right. Ticket number SP 684693, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 101288691, stop street and or intersection failed to stop. Appearances for the record, starting with council, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. White.
Mr. White, please state your name for the record.
Worthing White.
Okay.
Your Honor, the people who made a recommendation to my client, he wishes to avail himself of the same.
All right. Well, he froze for right now. All right, Mr. White, you're having some connection issues. That's why I don't like people driving in the car. You froze.
Worthing White. Can you hear me?
No, that's why I don't like people driving in the cars. 'Cause driving in the
I'm-
car,
I'm here. I'm here now.
all right, you all stop. You got some stable internet?
Yes.
Okay, all right, you want to take advantage of this offer today? The offer today to plead a 1 count of improper, 2 counts of improper plate and 1 count of speeding. Want the offer, sir?
Yes, I want to thank you.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to attorney about your case and about your rights?
Mr. White, did you talk to me about your case?
He's freezing because his internet
Yes,
is
ma'am.
dead. He's still driving.
Yes.
He's still
Yes, ma'am.
writing.
Yes, I talked to my lawyer about the case.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No.
You're not pleading guilty because you're guilty?
Yes, I'm pleading guilty because I'm guilty.
All right, do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, do you still want to move forward today?
You said what, ma'am?
I said, knowing all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of May 9th of 2022. At that time, were you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Hubble and Linden Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did it have improper plates on it at the time?
Yes, he did.
And did you not have any car insurance?
No, it wasn't my vehicle.
That's the question I asked.
Yes, I did have no insurance. Yes.
Mr. White, you cannot take this plea if you want to. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Did that vehicle have insurance on it at the time? Car insurance?
No.
All right. And were you speeding, doing 35 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone, sir?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of 35 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone on ticket 50839, on ticket 50838. Count 2 is as charged. Count 3 is amended to improper plates. The remaining tickets called on the record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for the speeding is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time, sir?
No, ma'am.
How much time do you need?
Like a month.
All right, I'm going to give you until October 20th, 2022.
Okay.
Let me see. On the remaining ticket, I'm going to charge a fine of $200 for one of them. How long extra do you need to pay that $200 fine?
Like 2 months.
All right, so I'm going to make that due. It's November 21st, or you need more than that?
Just like a little bit more than that.
Okay. December 20th,
Yes, that's
2022.
perfect.
Okay? All right,
Yes.
the remaining count, I'm going to waive the cost of fine. But if you come back again, I'm going to remember your face, sir. Okay? All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. White.
Yes.
All right. Make sure. All right. And now we gotta bring that last person in. Okay, Attorney Soroki, you have one more person coming in. I'm gonna leave the file with them in the courtroom.
What's the offer?
The offer looks like it's drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. He brought in some proof, but he doesn't have the rest of the proof. So talk to him, see what he wants to do.
Okay, what's his name?
His name is Roy Williams.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Screen?
The left screen, the TV.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Mr. Williams, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm Attorney Pauline Soroki. I'm the court-appointed attorney. I'm going to help you out with your tickets.
Okay.
So it looks like you've got a ticket for no plates and no insurance. What do you have? What documents today? Do you have your registration and your insurance today?
I have my insurance, but I left my registration at home. The day I got the ticket was literally the day I got my registration. He pulled me over right before I got it. I bought it.
So what we can do is we can get you a pretrial date on that date. If you can show your insurance and registration, you can get your tickets dismissed. If you don't want to do that today, you could plead guilty to not having the registration. They would dismiss the insurance, but or you can just come back one more time for the dismissal.
I would prefer to do that.
Okay, since you are gonna have your registration, I'm not gonna ask for a trial date. I'm just gonna ask the judge for a pre-trial date. Like, how soon do you think you can have it?
Today,
All right, we'll see if we can get you a quick date for you to come back in with it. Okay?
yes.
All right, thank you. You guys can let the judge know whenever she's ready, we're ready.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just sit tight. We'll be with you in a minute.
Speak up, okay, when it's time, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Royce Williams. This is ticket number P1299450. Count 1, improper plate. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive untitled or unregistered vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strokey on behalf of Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Royce Williams.
Your Honor, at this time.
Uh-oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I did discuss this matter with my client. He just needs a brief adjournment to obtain his registration. So I don't know if the court can set a pretrial in the near future.
Sir, I can set a pretrial for November 16th, 2022. Is that gonna be enough time for you to be able to get that and present it to the court, sir?
Absolutely. What day does that fall on?
Oh, that's a good question. He was on the calendar. It's a Wednesday. Wednesday's not work for you?
Oh, no, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, all right then. And you can do it via Zoom, sir. Are you able to get on your phone and do it via Zoom?
Yes.
That way you don't have to come back down here. You can just present it that way.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna set it for November 16th, 2022. It's gonna be in the morning instead, sir. Does that still work for you at 8:30 a.m.?
Yes, it does.
Okay, 8:30 a.m. via Zoom. If you don't have the Zoom information, please get it from us before you leave today. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. Please also keep that registration for insurance that you showed the court today. I am gonna make a note that you did show and present valid insurance on it, but just make sure you have it still to present to the court, okay, Mr. Williams?
Absolutely.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming with a nice stop on today. I appreciate that, Mr. Williams.
Okay. Thank you as well.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Did y'all give me his insurance? Okay,
Yes.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, sir.